you doing, guys? Welcome to the next episode. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the next episode of Man Up. I'm actually about to go out and go run in a minute. That's why I got my shoes on. I watched my last two videos and I said to myself, "Hey, yo, B, you getting fat, son. You need to get out there and go take a run." So that's what I'm about to get ready to go do, man. I'm letting this weight creep up on me because I work so much. If you don't know, man, I actually run quite a few different businesses, and this right here, I don't even almost know how I'm going to have time to make the YouTube videos, but I'm going to make it happen because this is something that I'm finding that I'm going to love to do. I own the trucks. I got the truck. I got a couple guys driving for me. I have a credit repair company where I'm trying to lean away from actually fixing people credit, and I'm going towards now more of educating people on credit, and that's from personal credit, business credit, how to obtain financing, teaching them about bank credit, teaching them about how they can build their bank rating, bank credit. I'm going through the whole financial spiel where I'm just educating people, and I actually have a program that's going to be on my credit repair side. Matter of fact, you guys might need to, some of you guys might actually need to check into that, because if you're going through financial hardships and you're having bad credit, you might need to talk to me about that. I will be able to straighten you out. But so I got the credit repair business, I got the trucking business, I got a moving truck as well, and my brother actually runs the moving business for me, so I'm not quite hands-on with that anymore. And yeah, just those three. And I'm in the process of making videos for my credit repair business, and I'm also now taking this on as well, for the YouTube, for the guys. So but the funny thing about this, on my last video, I said we was going to have a conversation basically about the things that we think about and how the things we think about manifest. And one thing I want you guys to start doing is taking responsibility for your actions, and realizing that unless you was a child, more as in once you became an adult, once you hit the age of 18 and up, when you was a kid, of course your life was basically based off of what your parents wanted you to do, however, whatever. But once you became an adult, your life is your responsibility. Everything and anything you've been through, it's been your fault. And if you can't take that for what it is, you're never going to be able to advance nowhere in life. If you can't take that one thing and realize that your life is your doing. I don't care what the hell it is. I don't care if you were married, your wife divorced you. I don't care if you was in a car accident. Any and everything has always been in your life, has always been your fault. Take responsibility for that, because if you can't do that one thing, what it is saying that if it's not your fault, whose fault is it? And if you can give the fault to somebody else, you're pretty much giving them power over your life. So if you was in a relationship with a woman and it didn't work out for some reason, and she became a hoe, she wanted to fuck off and fuck your friends, and she wanted to do whatever the fuck she wanted to go do, she wanted to creep, realize that was your fault. Yeah, and I know that shit sound odd, and the reason why it was your fault, because there was a point of time in that relationship where she gave you fucking clues and you didn't fucking listen. So, either she was staying out late, either she was, when you come in the house, she'll put her phone down. She was giving signals here and there that she was gonna do what she was gonna do, and you wasn't paying attention, and you waited for things got so far. It's always some sort of hint, and you stayed for that. You chose to not look for that because you found something that you wanted for that moment. So once you found something that you wanted, you overlooked all the other bullshit. And that's what we tend to do. Think about it. When you was a kid, right? If you had a toy box, if you was looking for, let's just say you had a Batman toy, and your Batman toy was inside of that toy box. When you went inside of that toy box, you went in digging by all the other toys that you thought was bullshit just to get to your one toy. So sometimes that's what we do when we're dealing with in a relationship. When we're looking for one thing in a woman, we'll dig through all of the bullshit just to find that one thing that we want. And when all that bullshit come back on us, we want to blame the woman. When instead of blaming that, that's who she is. She's always been that. You just chose not to fucking realize it. That this situation is your fault. But once you can start taking responsibility for the things that have happened to you in your life, you can start, then you'll realize that you got control over your life. And there's no more powerful feeling than realizing that you are the one that's in control of your life. And you can only start doing that once you start taking responsibility for the actions in your life. Start taking responsibility for the things that happen to you in your life. So, and I realized that, like, I realized that no matter what I've done, if I thought it manifested itself. And I thought to myself, even right now, I'm in this apartment. I didn't end up in this apartment by chance. Something happened. It was a chain of events. I got online looking for apartments. I went apartment hunting. I walked into that office. I filled out that application. I got approved for that apartment. I moved in. I'm in this apartment because I put myself in this situation. No outside force did that for me but me. You know what I mean? Not unless you want to say God, but I feel like God is within us. You know what I mean? So, or however you feel about religion, that's all on you. But this is a man's channel. We're going to talk about man. I might touch on religion here and there, but for the most part, we walk in our own path here in life. And we got to realize that this path that we're walking, it's not paved already. We are paving it as we walk. So, first realize that any and everything that you've been through has been your fault. And once you realize that everything has been your fault and you break it down to each little step why it's your fault, then you'll realize that you are the one that have power in your life and that you're the one that's making decisions. And once you get conscious of that, then you will start knowing to make better decisions in life. So, that's number one thing. This alcohol right here, yeah, I like to sip on my Parmesan. Parmesan made it and put it inside the glass, but he didn't put it up to my mouth. I did. So, if I fuck around and get kidney or liver damage, guess what? It's my fucking fault. That's just what it is. Realize that. It's just life, man. And we got to start taking responsibility for the things that are going on in our life to become a better man, to become a better person. That's what we have to do. So, I want you guys to check into my next video. Oh, and another thing with these videos, man, I need you guys to comment down into the videos. We're going to get some dialogue going in between us to where, we can have a conversation, because I want to make sure that I'm talking back and forth with somebody to where it's just like, a conversation that we're all having with each other. You know what I mean? I want to build this community up to where, we can thrive, we can have these conversations. We can talk about the intimate things that makes us, that we necessarily are afraid to talk about as a man. You know what I mean? And, and build each other up to be better men in life. And if I can help you, I'm more than willing to help you. If you can always reach out to me if you have any questions, anything like that, I'm available. I know I'm a busy person, but at the same time, I feel like one of my callings in life is to help people. You know what I mean? And that's just what I do for my credit report company. That's a passion of mine, because I feel like I'm literally helping people in my life. And in my trucking business, believe it or not, I feel like I'm helping people because I'm providing jobs for the guys that are driving for me. Like what I am doing is literally putting food on somebody else's table. I'm feeding somebody else's family. You know what I mean? So I don't even like to call myself those guys bosses. I'm not their boss. I look at it as a partnership, because as long as they run their truck, I can make money. So I'm making money because they're doing what they got to do. But my decisions in my life actually manifested into putting food on that man's table and feeding his family, closing his back and everything else. So I'm helping them out. They're helping me out by putting money in my pocket. And if I'm creating this channel, I want to be able to extend a helping hand to you guys as well. So, next conversation is going to be about now hypergamy and a woman's nature. So tune in next time, and remember, guys, always man up.